back to another episode of Drunk Talk.
Drunk Talk.
Drunk Talk. In this episode, we're gonna be going to an Alcoholics Anonymous. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, goddamn stupid bitch.
God damn.
All the time.
Go die somewhere else.
Hey, yo.
Alright, we're gonna go to an alcoholics meeting. Simply because we reached a new level of drinking.
You know, Juan reached a new level. I like to drink without eating, so that's kind of a problem.
That's not a problem. It's called drinking smart.
I don't know what this is.
Yes, fuck the beer, right? Just break it.
Get it ready?
Huh?
He gets a short of glass in his throat.
I did that one time when I was drunk. I was like this. I cracked Jenny's bottom.
So what is this episode? Episode 6, right?
Episode 6. It's already been a month and a half.
Already been a month.
Anyway, so you guys hear about the new law?
Yeah, we heard.
No, I haven't heard it.
Oh, yeah.
So starting January 1st, 2023, if these are non-detainable offense, so means you can't really get arrested for these no more.
You can't get arrested
No.
anymore?
It's gonna shock your brain.
Shoot.
No, not detainable.
Aggregate.
Have you ever had a dreams that you do?
Aggregate battery, aggravated DOI, aggravated fleeing, arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide. During a public official, so you can like punch a cop in the face and you won't get arrested.
Ow.
Second-degree murder,
What?
robbery,
That's...
kidnapping, and imitation. So like I guess they're trying to make it like Chicago peaceful, you know, because you know how you get a lot of murders and shit.
So I
agree. Pretty much, people who are arrested for all of these, by next year they're gonna get free with no bail.
Free. And it's gonna be like...
Yeah. So if
like
you commit
Memphis.
if you commit second-degree murder, they'll just arrest you, get your fingerprints, whatever, and let you go that same day.
Nah, that can't be true.
It's true. They're passing it. They already passed it.
So it's not even like they already like.
So a purge.
So
Pretty much the purge.
So a purge with extra steps.
But it's like I was telling Juan, like if you want like a license for a gun here, you gotta do like a quick little handy.
You gotta fucking bend over backwards, fucking.
But if you wanna like carry that bitch and like have it with you every day, you gotta bend it over, get fucking with no lube. Yeah, that's no fucking law. That's being passed around starting the next year.
That's fucked up.
Beginning of the year.
You guys hear the shooting with was it Texas or Memphis?
It was Memphis.
It was Memphis.
Oh yeah.
And the guy he went Facebook Live, and then he shot his friend. Then he was driving. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him, but he was on Facebook Live.
Didn't see
he
it?
went to an AutoZone, then shot a random customer. Then fucking started driving again. Shot all the random people.
The fucked up
killed
part
like 4 people.
The fucked up part about someone is that he literally went inside, right? And this old white guy, he looks up and all he sees is a fucking gun in his face.
Oh my
That's
god.
all he sees.
like he shot him in the head.
He shot like 5 people, I think.
Yeah.
But this is his first time getting arrested for something like this. And people are like, how the fuck is he still like walking around freely?
So he's free. So right now he's
Right now he's in custody.
Right now he
But-
pleads guilty. Yeah. But no, there was a moment, there was a couple hours where he was like free and nobody knew who the fuck he was at. So people were like, oh, stay at home. Like they were putting like a stay at home order for everybody in the community.
Yeah, he literally started shooting people for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason. He was on Facebook Live.
But it's Memphis, so like, no.
And this guy already got charged like with assault or something.
Yeah,
he was gonna go for 3 years for jail.
But
then
he beat that case.
I don't know if he beat the
He
case.
beat that kid like he beat his wife, bro.
No, he played guilty. He played guilty too. But he just took the time, and then after 3 months they let him go.
He says some shit about like this is for his hood, his block or whatever.
But
goes to an AutoZone, shoot some random white old man. The man's probably looking for like some fucking battery charge or fucking
Bro,
something.
he was probably looking for something to clean his whip. He was like, what fucking comic book guy should I get?
He
And then he looks up. Boom! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, but if you want to get a fucking gun,
Very different,
you're
bro.
doing too much, bro. What are you trying to use it for?
And then
protection.
What Juan was telling us, you know, this nigga doesn't do work and he's still tired.
Yeah, bro, I don't be
Because
working.
He had
I know
a-
you don't be
He had a
working.
talk with one of your fucking boys at work.
I don't wanna.
You're gonna
Tell him
tell
what he
him.
said,
One
which
of
is
the-
kind of retarded.
Wait, who was
So-
it? I'll bleep it out.
No, you won't. So.
Tell me the fuck it is.
So.
Female,
he was
man.
basically, so he was telling me about like, we were talking about like clothing and expensive clothing, designer and all this. He was like, yeah, I don't get it, you know, you spend so much money on a fucking, you know, t-shirt that says Gucci, but, you know, the fucking shirt down the street, like at Walmart, it's almost the same shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it makes sense. He's like, you know, I spend more money on like quality clothes or like tactical clothes.
War ready
Tech
clothes.
wear.
And I was like,
Who
no,
wears tech wear?
no, tactical.
So pretty much it's like if you, for guns and all that.
Yeah, so like cargo
Oh,
pants,
okay.
like, yeah. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, you know,
School
makes
shoes.
sense. Like, I was like, oh, like you probably go hiking, you carry a lot of shit in your pockets, right? Like, duh, makes sense. And he's like,
I carry
he's like,
a-
yeah. Whenever I carry my gun, I always gotta like have. I'm like, oh. I was like, oh, that's
So,
technical.
and you see the homie with some cargo pants?
Just know that's the movie I'm talking
He's
about.
like, I'm like, no.
No. He told me he doesn't carry it inside the building. He's like, yeah, like.
Yeah, when he doesn't get mad.
He's like, yeah, but he's.
Once we get mad,
He's
one
like-
game fucked up.
He's like, I fucking told you. Nah, but he was talking to me, and I was like, obviously be interested into, you know, FOID cards, concealed carries, all this shit.
Oh, you don't
I
want to
asked
take the
him,
class?
I don't want. I fucking can't. I would if
You
I
were
could.
talking, but you were like, oh, yeah, we gotta do the class in 2 days.
Because it's like a couple $100, motherfucker. If I could, I would. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, he was telling me that. I was like, oh, like I know Illinois is not a state you're gonna stay, but what are the fucking premises of, you know, like how, like, you know, how can I illegally kill someone who's breaking into the house?
So he was trying to find a way
So I
to
was trying
beat
to,
the system.
I was trying to beat the system, bro. I was trying to become a serial killer legally. No, he was telling me that, like, you know, if someone like there's two types of break-in. There's a fucking forceful and a non-forceful. So, like, you know, examples would be like someone throwing a rock at your window and, like, you know, getting in through the window. That's a forceful break-in. You know, they don't, you know. But if someone's like picking your lock and trying to be sneaky about it, that's non-forceful. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because if someone breaks in your house, non-forceful, legally, you can't shoot them. You can't kill them. You can't shoot them.
Can't even shoot him?
You can't shoot
Can't even
him.
hit him like in the leg and be like, ah.
Yeah, no, you can't shoot him
I told-
because then he can counter shoot you.
I told Juan, I'm like, you shoot the guy, right?
But-
You grab his hand and make him like knock on
But
your
what,
faces.
but what evidence does the guy have to be?
You can be like, I didn't have a gun. I wasn't threatening
No, I'm
you.
saying what happened? What evidence is like this person entering your like house?
Well, he could be like, well, I didn't have a gun, and then the cops
Okay,
search him
but
like
why
that
are
in
you
there.
entering
So,
someone
it's
else-
'cause we're
some
not-
random
we're
dude's
not-
house?
That's what
We're
the
not-
fuck I'm saying.
We're not staying your ground, like, you know, Florida.
We're not a stand
Yeah,
ground.
but
Yeah,
that's
like
what you
in
mean.
Florida, if someone threatens you, you have all fucking right to fucking shoot him.
I'm saying like. they could
Take him to
probably-
the fucking government, Maudo. We don't know. Goddamn. We're
I'm
civilians
saying-
just as you.
I'm
Did I pass the law? Did I pass the law? I didn't fucking pass shit. They just told me this shit today.
Everybody pass criminality passing laws.
I'm saying if he's gonna counter shoot, it's not gonna work.
It is gonna
It
work.
is. It
Why?
is because
Because-
if the police write the incident,
But it's
right?
not going.
He's
it's
gonna
not-
go to
it's not actually
jail.
going.
He's gonna go to jail. He can't take you to jail for fucking trying to kill him because he broke in. You know he fucked up, but he can sue you for money
For
because
you
you
shooting
shot him. Yeah. So he could be like, yeah, I wasn't trying to, you know, it wasn't a forceful break. And they'll be like, oh, like, you know, do you have a weapon? You'll be like, oh, well, nah, I didn't see one. And then the jury will be like, so you just shot this nigga for no reason? And it's like, I don't know, but he kind of, you know, broke in my fucking
Chicago
hand.
has all these, you know, homicides with guns, and you know,
But, you know, they want to arrest you if you commit second degree murder, so.
if you want to arrest you, you know,
As long as it's not with a gun, obviously, you know.
How are they gonna-
I told, like I was telling Juan, I'm like, you shoot the guy, right? He did. You grab his arm with a glove and make him knock on all your bases. It's forceful right there, no
That's
evidence.
forceful. He fucking hit me in the head, bro. Why
grabbed
are your
his little
fingerprints
arm.
on your own head? Why's your hand bloody? Don't worry about all those fucking crazy ass details.
So pretty much if the homie comes in with like teddy bears in his hands and breaks in the crib, you're not allowed to shoot him.
Yeah, bro. But obviously, like if you know, if he grabs like a weapon, like even a fucking bat, that's a weapon. You know, fucking. And then he was
You know,
telling me,
we live in a corrupt ass fucking
yeah,
state.
the last fucking governors got arrested. But we won't get into politics. This is
I don't want to-
political talk, but this is alcoholic talk. Keep drinking.
It's alcohol talk.
That the alcohol's be hitting me.
I mean, it's not like a match matter. We don't like guns.
Yeah, I'm not a you know what guns?
I don't care.
What about you, Christian?
I love guns.
You love
Love
guns?
guns. Yeah.
That's good.
Fuck them.
What?
You put your dick
The
in the
government
ground.
fuck me. It's to own one. Just so I can own one.
Yeah, the government fucks you to fucking. Oh, you want a fucking brand new gun? It's gonna be like
So you gotta take 2-day class just for the FOI part.
just for your concealed carry classes, and then you gotta take a test on top of that to make sure that you know that what you're fucking doing. I'm like that, bro.
I mean,
but
the classes, I guess, like. just
Yeah, but in
take
Texas,
it,
once
right?
you're 18, you're legally able to own one. Like you don't need to go to class or nothing.
Well, yeah, but.
That's in the state of Texas.
You know, in your red state, you're allowed to fucking have a gun.
well, yeah, anyways, I mean, if you think like logically, but I get too close. Anyways, switching the conversation.
So you want to hear about our weekend? I didn't want to go to this thing at all.
Yeah, he didn't want to go.
They were forcing me to go.
I asked him. I have no seats too. I
It was
asked
for
him.
a bachelorette, apparently.
It was a bachelor party.
Oh, bachelor.
Yeah, get the fucking.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Big name, bro.
Sorry, none of us in our family have been married, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You married?
No, I'm not married. Just
Yeah.
yet.
Once my family has kids, they're considered married
Yeah.
by Mexican standards.
Yeah, but once you move in, bro, you're basically
You're
married.
married, yeah.
To all of us.
All of
Yeah.
us.
So what I mean?
Well, Juan already has
Oh,
a kid,
married.
and Juan already has a kid, so he kind of beat us to that.
I beat the case. Anyways.
Look at me.
So Christian didn't want to go. I was already like, if Christian doesn't want to go, nah.
He's like, I don't want to go.
But
But you had
But
to go.
no, I kind of wanted to go, but I was like, I kind of want Christian there, you know, just in case I don't feel that uncomfortable. Because I knew inside my heart that I was gonna feel uncomfortable if it was
Well,
just
if
me.
you start drinking, you wouldn't even fucking remember.
Yeah, but I drank the night before.
So
if
pretty
you guys
much-
watched the last episode, you would
pretty-
know that I got fucked up.
Pretty much, we went to this bachelorette party, and this bachelorette had a special
Bachelor.
dancer, you know.
Well,
Okay,
not really.
special
It's
dance.
a
Special
prostitute.
dancer, you know.
Down syndrome dancer?
Shit.
So she had a special, you know, and the fucked up thing, it was the father-in-law who paid for this special dancer.
So the father-in-law paid for the guy who was gonna get married with his daughter.
Yeah, for the
He's like,
special
yeah.
thing.
He
It was a test probably the whole time, and he got so drunk, he probably forgot it was a test.
yeah, it was probably just he's like, I want to see this nigga lack so I can record him and be like, Mija, don't marry this dude. Look at this.
But that happened.
Nothing happened.
No,
You sure?
Let's just say this special dancer was fucking whack.
Like,
Alright, we wait, right? She was supposed to come like at 9.
and
She
then-
comes at 9:30,
Oh my god.
and then she takes
like you guys.
Yeah.
she takes like 10, 15 minutes just to get ready,
Oh,
and then she has her bodyguard, which is like her boyfriend,
boyfriend.
but
It's not a bodyguard. Was he big? Was he like?
I mean, he was pretty huge.
He was pretty huge.
I mean, like not tall, but he was like built, you know, like
Oh,
he was.
okay. He was
My nigga was
small.
And
swole.
then her bodyguard is kind of annoying. He was kind of a little.
Why was he annoying? Because it's probably the girl. He's
He
like,
gave-
yo, don't spank it that hard.
He was like, whoa.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
he started giving me life tips about,
Life tips?
Yeah.
Motherfucker's a pimp.
Bro.
What do you mean? What type of life?
he was like, fuck bitches get money. I was like, facts, bro.
He's like,
fucking
he's like, I've
goddamn.
been doing this for 5 years, bro. This and that, and then like, so she came right. She's dancing, the bachelorette guy, whatever. She fucking like pulls his pants down, his ass is showing. She like smacks him with a belt in his ass.
Oh, hold
Whoa,
on.
wait,
let,
who?
let me tell you about that part. So, there's one family member who we shall not say who it is, was standing next to the bachelor, next to the bachelor, and then they were looking for a belt. Obviously, my homie didn't know fucking English, so he didn't know. All he knew was that they needed a belt, so he takes off his belt, and then the stripper goes. Like she goes like that,
Yeah.
and then he puts his shit out like that, thinking that she's gonna pull his pants down, and then she takes the belt and turns around. Like, God damn, fuck go Jerry. And he turns around, and then my nigga's like, he was like, oh, I thought you were gonna fucking do it, so now that you were down there. And I told her, I'm like, damn, bro, she left you all hyped up, bro. She left you bricked up, and she gonna turn around
and started spanking him, bro.
and started swinging the other nigga.
Oh, the other dude.
And then, so this special dancer, she was doing her dance, whatever, right?
Yeah.
She kind of sucked ass. That whole 2 hours we got supposedly, she was like dancing for 30 minutes.
It was an hour.
Oh, was she tired or what? What the fuck?
She was changing. She was doing, coke, weed,
Oh
drugs,
my god.
private
Tell
dances.
her she's at work right now. She can't be doing that shit. Fuck.
That is your.
And then she had like some small little bitties, like small, like your fucking like your door, like your locker.
Like you have more bitties than her.
Yeah, you have more bitties than her.
Nah, so I could be a dancer myself.
You know, like
could
those,
fucking for sure.
you know the skinny fat people who have like who are skinny but like they're fat but they're skinny fat.
No.
Like so they're skinny, right? But since like they don't really like get big like us, so they look skinny but they're actually fat, and they have like small little man boobs. That's pretty much what she had. And guess how much she was charging?
Was she white or was she like?
Like actually it was Mexican. She was Latina. I don't know what kind.
I think she was Puerto Rican, but like
Yeah.
not like she didn't grow with like Latino Puerto Ricans.
She grew up like probably like around like
Oh, okay.
Certain
So yeah, she was turning 40 for each.
Oh,
So
40
80 for two
Bruh.
small little bitties.
So,
oh my-
per link. Per link.
Imagine like double D's, bro. How much would that cost? Like 120 each? Each lick?
And like this.
Is it like just one lick or is it like?
Well, I don't know. We didn't get one. We didn't get one.
We're gonna pay $4.
Is it just one lick or is it like this? Like
I'm pretty sure it was like one lick.
What?
Like,
Just one big lick. That's
Like,
it.
just one.
$40 right there.
Yeah.
$40.
80 if you
I thought
want
it was like a little Tootsie Pop until you get to the center.
My nigga, she didn't have anything.
What
She was
center?
fucking-
The center was already
The
there.
center, you one lick. That's the center, bro.
Yeah. What the
Alright, she
fuck?
does that, right? And then she's like being mad at him and she's like, she pretty much called everybody there broke. She's like, where the fuck's the tips at? Where's the tips at?
Well, yeah,
And
she gotta get money.
I'm like, yo, money, like, don't look at
Yeah,
me.
she was making fun of y'all guys.
The fucking let me. So I've never seen a stripper. You can tell I've been a virgin my whole life. And so I had $6. I came in with $6. That's it. I had a 5 and a 1.
You knew you were coming to a dance and you came with a $5 bill and a one.
I wasn't planning on throwing money, but my girl was like, "You want cash?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take fucking $6." And then
$6.
my stupid ass should have changed the 5s
I'm
into
glad-
all 1s.
I'm glad she made fun of you then.
No,
I'm glad she took me
it was all fucking my stupid ass. And I forgot to change the $5 into 1s. So I threw the fucking $6 in that. I was like,
Yeah, you should have. I told you this. You should have just dropped the 5, pick up some one, be like, pick up an extra one to get that had
That was fucked up.
$7.
The guy was doing that. Her bodyguard. So like, if he had like 10s or like 20s,
Yeah.
he'll pick up the ones on the floor and give it to you. So you're pretty much. I mean, Tyler's kind of smart. I mean, they're still getting money at the end of the day, but
Yeah.
it's just to make you look cool.
Yeah,
And then so like she was like,
I want to
she
fucking
was-
throw you.
yeah, bro. Okay, I should have changed the 1s. I'm sorry.
she was like going around. She was like, oh, what's your name? Blah blah. She came up to me. She was like, oh, I like you, and I'm like, liar.
you don't really love me.
You don't even know my name.
Yeah, like,
You don't know what I've been through.
you're like, you just have this this box logo of like Supreme on it. That's all you love.
That's like, he just wanted me for my money.
And Juan's like, I like you. He's like, really?
I'm not gonna lie. Juan was kind of like,
I didn't know what
that man
to
was
do.
shy.
I was
He
like,
was like,
He's like, she was probably throwing it back, and Juan's like, he's like, whoa!
I was all fucking bricked up the whole
That bitch was kinda
time.
aggressive.
Huh?
She was like copying on like the Bachelor guy, like
Yeah.
hard as hell. She was like, oh my god.
Dude, when I saw her put like her heels on his thighs, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I would have fucking jumped in.
Damn, bro, what you putting
Bro, I would have.
yeah, like,
Oh,
yeah, the fuck out of the way.
After that, right? After she like introduced herself to like everybody one by one,
Yeah.
she goes to like this room for private dances, $50.
$50. All right,
And then-
Okay,
That's better than
they were advertising these dances like it was 30 minutes, right? So 30 minutes would be like, a couple songs, like 10 songs, like a couple songs, you know?
yeah, just like
This lady would do it for like a song and a half,
2 songs.
and that would be it.
And then
What the fuck?
let's just say she queefed on one of the boys' face.
No,
We shall not say any
I'm
names,
not gonna say names.
but
I probably already know what it is.
you do.
He told me it was like, hey, do you think she queefed in like any of the other guys' faces? I'm like, I don't know why. She's like, bro, cause you cooped in mine. I'm like, what?
You should have been
He was
like, bro, he should have slapped that pussy like.
He told me,
like,
he
what
told
the fuck are
me,
you
he told me,
doing?
he was like, yeah, bro, she queefed, and she was like, oh, I didn't fart, that's just my vagina, you know, farting. And then after that, she's like, I get the fuck out now.
So,
She probably
he
like,
took his, the dude's money. He like fucking.
So
yeah, that's
she
what
was,
I said.
she was giving me dances for like, you know, and told she was like 30 minutes, and after those 30 minutes, she did a little toy show.
A little toy show?
Toy show, yes. Bro, and then she
Oh,
said the most stupidest thing I could hear. She's like, oh, tips get me horny. I'm like, no, the fuck you don't, my nigga. They fucking get your fucking bills paid, but they don't get you horny.
Like, I got no picture in the paper, like, right?
I was like, oh, so that's how it works.
I was like, you
Like-
take that money?
Like there was like older people
I know.
than us, right? Those people were like, they're being fucking weirdos.
The old people?
Yeah, dude, they were,
Yeah,
So,
they were
bro,
fucking
they were
something
like,
else, bro.
they were telling the security guard like,
Because they
hey,
don't go crazy anymore.
they were like, hey, bro, like I'll do your siding, I'll cut your trees if you let me fuck her. And I'm
Oh.
like, I hear that, and I'm like, wait, what? I'm like,
Yeah.
wait. I'm
So
like,
they were offering their lawn service care.
they're offering their work just for some panuni.
Oh,
We were
no.
And I was like, what's funny too is that the house had a girl's quinceañera like picture frame right there, and it had a fucking picture of Jesus. So like, it kind of felt awkward. You
They
know?
were religious. And we were playing 8 Mile on the fucking TV, bro. We waited.
Yeah, and there was a sex scene going on when it was happening. So yeah, you know, awkward environment, and he could at least taken the pictures out at least.
Yeah,
And
you
then they
should have
gave-
like put them like this, like.
We're not gonna say what type of drug they gave the guy, but let's just say, you know, they gave him some type of drug. Some, you know, some
Yeah.
like
Sugar booger.
let's just say it was snowing.
Sugar burger.
Let's just say it was snowing that day, right?
Yeah, it's not.
And this bitch was off that shit. And she fucking like, she was changing the whole time. I feel like she was.
She was like, probably like,
And then, so she, after that, she comes outside. She takes a hit of a bomb from like one of his cousins, like fucking, like gravity bomb.
Yeah.
it's a pop.
And then she was talking mad shit. She was like, oh, where's your manners? He's not gonna let me sit down. Like, and she was telling like the other older guy, she's like, are you guys not gonna teach him manners to like let a lady sit down? And I'm like,
bro, start shaking some ass. What the fuck are you putting your ass on the sofa? I'm
And
at the sofa.
no, it was
motherfucker.
outside.
Oh.
And then, you know,
Start shaking some ass
after
outside.
he comes inside and she's changing for like the 6th time, we're like, damn, bro, like you better tell him to like give you a free lap dance or something like that. We ain't cheap, my boy. Like a quick 5 minutes or something. Like nah. Alright, and she does a toy show, whatever. So then she gets like, she bends over in the wall.
Yeah.
She's like, $50 to do a line in my ass. We're like,
Oh,
what?
And that's when you're like,
People actually paid. People actually, the older people paid $50 for that.
all the
And I was
No,
like-
it wasn't all of them.
It was like at least 2 or 3 of
It
them.
was like 2 guys.
Bro,
One guy actually paid. One of them got it for free.
And then I was like,
Just
I
for the
told
line?
one of my
Wait, was the line provided from the lady, or did they have?
Nah, the line was provided from us, and we had
no,
a
not
pizza.
us, no, not us.
No, we didn't know. We didn't know who the fuck it was
How
provided.
many bolas de ochos has comprado?
Anyways, like I was saying, right? She's like $50 to do a line in my ass, and in my head I'm like, I told our friend, I was like, I don't even do coke, I like doing weed. And then I'm like, they're paying $50.
Hit a rip inside
I'm
your
like,
ass.
they're paying $50 to do a line in their ass when there's like a free ass cable right over there. Like
And clean and decent.
Hey,
Clean.
one of the old guys, he sniffed it, and then he took like it wasn't like her ass, it was like, you know, like in the ass.
It was like her bag kind of area.
Oh,
This guy, one of the guys was,
Oh my.
His tongue was numb. He was like,
and then he goes, and I'm like,
Bro,
whoa,
and then the
whoa.
guy is like, he smells like the fucking the saliva.
well, yeah, he
Like,
smelled the fuck out of that.
And
He
then,
said something. I was
so
like,
you know
whoa.
what? You know what her boyfriend slash security guard told me? This is, bro. I was like, wait, chill up. So I get up, right? You know, it's kind of hot. I was hot as fuck in that like apartment.
Dude, they fucking didn't have the AC going. I was like,
So I get up, I come back in, he's like, hey, big bro, like, you know, you're still young, this shit doesn't really interest you like that. And I'm like, even in general, this shit it's kind of boring to me. Like, why would I pay money for a girl to give me a lap dance? You know, like if I was single, then it's a different story. But like,
If you were single, no, not, you could have just gone another thing.
anyways, I was saying, he's like, you ever been to an orgy before? I'm like,
What?
what?
So he was trying to invite you to his orgy.
And in my head, I'm like,
Yeah.
he's selling for an orgy, but he's trying to charge me like fucking
He's gonna charge you like
$1,000.
$1,000 for
And
that
then
shit.
I was like,
Just for one girl. And
I told the guy, I was like, yo, bro, like, I don't even know, like, I don't even know two people here, you and the other boy. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's cool. What up, your boys, you know, and the girl? And I'm like, wait, what?
You're like, hold up,
So,
first we're not cool like that. I'm not gonna hold this dick. Why you know?
And they're like, you gotta bring more ladies, bro. Like, there's so many.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna stand there and just, you know, wave my shit, you know, like, yo, you better chill out.
You're like, wow, get the fuck out of the way. You might
And then I said,
Whoa.
I didn't say no, but you know, like that awkward talk, you just like leave.
Yeah.
So I just left,
Yeah.
and
He's like, where you going?
No.
He's like, pants and fall down. He's like, let's start this shit.
I go to the bathroom, I take a pee, and then when I come back, he's like, man, bro, he doesn't point at me, and I'm like, why? 'Cause I don't want to fucking catch AIDS. Like, I'm not bad. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to stay alive.
Hold on, bro. I just came for the free show. Now niggas are asking for $30. I don't know where the fuck this money's coming from.
And guess how much he charged for the toy show? I think it was $250 or $350. And all those older people paid for that.
They all pitch in though.
Yes, they all
My
paid.
$6 were already fucking done. So
Yeah,
I couldn't pitch in
like,
anymore,
come
bro.
on.
It's like, ah.
And then like after that, right? So what I heard is the Bachelorette guy, he was texting his fiance to come get beer, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
She comes, and at first I'm like, damn, like, are they gonna get their asshole? Like, how their wife's right here, you know? And there's like, you know, young stripper right here.
My nigga.
Okay, how
my
old
girl.
was, like,
We don't know.
like, how
I
old
want to
was-
see like
let me
maybe
guess.
like in their 20s.
She was like in early 20s.
Oh, so she was like our age, I guess.
But whole
Older.
time,
Yeah.
whole time, she gave a better performance to the ladies than to us.
Well, she kind of like fucking like.
So,
into
hold on.
ladies.
She
Like,
fucking
my girl-
sandwiched, she sandwiched those fucking married couple.
My girl calls me, right? And I go outside and I'm like, oh, I gotta take this call. But, whoa. The bouncer was stripping about phones because my cousin hit. Damn, already drunk.
Yeah. He's like,
No. Whoa. My cousin had his phone on his lap.
Yeah.
I guess he picked it up to text somebody. And then this fucking bouncer just going off and he's like, hey, you know, phones, like, you know, let me see your fucking phone, let me see your gallery, let me see this. And my
Why?
cousin's like, I don't have shit. Like, he started going through his
Yeah, why
gallery.
does he want phones?
If you get a stripper to your house, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna allow recording.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
why.
mean, it depends on the stripper,
Take
right?
it up to them. Don't take it up to me.
Yeah.
I'm not the pimp
We
here.
don't know. We don't know. We're not pimps. Yeah. And then, yeah, she was going off on this guy. So I'm like, ah.
You started recording. Yeah, yeah, that video. He's like this.
Okay, but
and
that
all
was-
you see is like
No,
That
but-
was before she told us.
One of the guys there was recording, and then he told, he was next to me, and he told me, hey, you can't record, like, no phones and shit. He was like, alright, sure, I got you.
And then you
And
pull
then
out the fucking.
I put the red cam, and
You pull
You're
up
like, oh, okay.
I pull out the Broton camera, I pull out the
you
clip.
pull up the Snapchat glasses.
Snapchat glasses. You're like,
You're like, alright, let me wear these sunglasses.
you start installing your security cameras that you brought from home. Go
You're like, zoom, 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 connected. Nah,
You bring your ring camera from the door.
you have it like in your shirt pocket and
So
shit.
yeah, the girls come, you know, all the girlfriends.
Yeah, my girl calls me and I head outside, and as soon as I step outside and I look to my left, dude, my like all of these like older ladies, I just like fucking posted outside, and I was like, bro, these surrounded us like the fucking cops, bro. Yeah, they were like crossed out, like, oh man, yo, who's in there? I was like, whoa, I don't know.
They're like, yo, no say. I'm like,
No hablo español, G, what the fuck?
I'm like, I'm lost. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking
No,
about.
son, no, I'm bored.
So yeah, whole time you weren't even mad. They got better performance than we did.
Yeah, dude, like those like 20 minutes that she was doing the performance. I even told my girl, I'm like, dude, she did a better performance right now than what she did the whole time she was with us. Like, we paid for an hour, we got like fucking like maybe 40 minutes of
And then so our friends mentioned this. So she had the Bachelorette guy, right? She had him on the floor, lifted his legs, so we started fucking humping him. But god damn, she was a nigga with a fucking fat cock. He would have fucking destroyed him.
Dude, she would
It was
fucking
like-
he would have made a girl queen.
She would have made that fucking guy come if he was a fucking girl or something. Like, god damn. Like, she was going, and she would say, she's like, damn, he took that shit. And I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
So yeah, that's pretty much what, that was our weekend.
That was our weekend. It was pretty chill. No, nothing crazy. No one got into fights.
Sure?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, it was it. You're the one lady and the security guy, remember?
Oh yeah, cause
again?
yeah, well, no, not again. Nigga.
It's kind of stupid though.
It was stupid. Like the bouncer shouldn't have said that, and like that's it. Cause my auntie was this lady, she was gonna get a dance. And,
The same lady that was like.
no, I don't know who it. I didn't see, bro. I wasn't there.
Same lady that escaped from
They
the
told
bar?
me. They told me, bro. They told me. No, different. Yeah, she took off her coat and then.
It wasn't even a coat. It was
Yeah, it was like a fucking flannel like jacket.
Yeah, that shit, whatever.
And so she took it out, but she had a tank top on.
Oh, okay.
And then the bouncer was like, "Oh, why'd you take it out? Why didn't you just let her dance at you like that?" But the way he said it was rude. He was like, "Oh, why'd you take it off? Like you should just let yourself be."
So let her take her.
Right, that's bad.
Let herself be.
Remember, like, this person is pretty much fucking naked, but you're complaining about a fucking hoodie.
But a fucking jacket, and like not not like this lady was like showing like not like she fucking had like no bra or anything.
Yeah.
Like it was just a tank top.
Yeah.
And he's not tripping, and then I guess they left.
And then, so I guess the girl wanted to get that fucking dance from the guy. The guy was like, "Yeah, I'm not really a dancer. Guys, get the checks." Pretty much what he said.
He's like, yeah, he's like, all this, and then he's like, he gets
Yeah,
fire soon. He's like,
He had like a backpack full of like 41s.
I'm pretty sure that girl probably made like at least 2 racks.
I was thinking about it. I don't even think she made that much.
Cause it was $350. He paid $350, right?
$350,
And I think,
$360
and
an
he
hour.
paid for another hour for her. He paid. I heard him say he paid another hour.
Yeah.
So she probably took like a good rack.
like,
She took like.
I mean, then again, she was calling all of us broke. Technically.
Yeah, but like we were all throwing ones and shit, and like
It wasn't worth bringing money.
One of these older guys that happens to live at my house. Oh, who I used to live with. Yeah, that's the one. Who I used to live with showed up, and he showed up, was there for like 2 minutes, left.
Oh yeah, so like he pulls up, right, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's 50 for it. Damn, he's like 50. He's like, nah, and he walks up. We never see him again.
Yeah, this dude came from actually, we can say my dad. He came from.
I'm like, your dad? I'm like,
Yeah, my dad pulls up. And like she's already giving the private dance. We're all standing
his
eating
dad's
pizza.
all fucking happy coming in, like, ooh.
He came in with like a nice dress shirt.
Yeah.
Well, they came from a 15 party, right? Yeah. They come in, and then like we're telling like, oh yeah, it's this much, this, that. And he's like, huh? He's like, nah, never mind. I thought they were giving it for free. And then he fucking left. He fucking left.
I'm like, hey, where's your dad? He's like, I don't even know,
I
bro.
was like, damn, bro, I saw him go out, but I never saw him come back in. I'm like, and then I call him and I'm like, hey, where are you? He's like, nah, I left, bro. She's charging too much. I'm like, damn, bro. And then, my mom knew, so like, it's not like, my thing was shitty. My mom knew. My mom gave him money to throw out the
but not 50 bucks.
but my dad said, he was like,
$50. Your mom probably gave him like $50. He'd be like, I'd rather keep this.
I think she gave him like 20 in once. Yeah. And then he called my sister. He was like, "Hey, come with me. This bitch is too much."
Too much. And then once they're like, and then Christian was like, "Oh, he's like, your son threw like a $5 bill or whatever." He's like, "You wasted fucking money."
He's trying to like,
He's like, "I'm disappointed. You didn't change him, dumbass." It's my first time.
Oh, and guess what this dickhead does? The fucking security guard. This nigga decides to pick up. He gets a fucking plate, right? A to-go plate. Starts packing food, our pizza and our wings.
Bro.
And he's not eating your guys' food.
My nigga. And I got the light slice, bro. I'm always that nigga that grabs the light slice. Not some fat shit. It's just what I fucking do. I don't fucking fuck you.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
it's just I got the light
Next
slice.
time, don't invite this nigga for pizza, bro.
So
Say the last
fucking-
slice.
Say the last. I had the last slice. This nigga had it in the fucking microwave, and then I'm eating it right. He said, "Hey, who the fuck grabbed the last slice?" I'm like, I don't know.
And you're like,
I don't know. Fucking mouthful of pizza. I don't know. G.
who got mad? The guy?
No, my homie.
Oh, okay.
We had pizza and wings, and this nigga took all of it.
Yeah,
Bro,
fucking like
yeah.
good ass like fucking wings.
Did he even
Bro, he
ask
got-
to take some food?
No, he just fucking he had like a whole fucking like bag set up. And
Where the fuck
everything.
did he take the? Where
The
did,
old guys, they were like, yeah, take it. I was like, whoa, chill out, my nigga. You know how much you charging for $7.50 to clap cheese?
And we didn't leave that day till we didn't leave that night till like 2 a.m.
Oh my god,
2:30.
dude.
And then we're fucking heading home to drop off one of the boys. His girl fucking, she's like, and then she goes inside. And
I didn't realize my
the boy
girl was tired.
The boy was like,
Tired. She was throwing up.
she was drunk. I didn't realize till I looked at her and she was like, with her fucking lazy. I'm like, bro, stop drinking. And then this older lady gave her a shot of champagne.
Yeah.
And that's what fucking made her throw.
Mhm.
I'm like, first you're drinking beer, first and no. Now you're fucking mixing champagne.
yeah,
What are you doing?
that day was something else. Like, I from the beginning, I was like, I don't want to go.
I'm fucking surprised you convinced
But you
Christian.
guys-
I already dropped it. I was already like, yeah, fuck it, we're not gonna go. Like, he's not going. Fuck it, I'll just go with my homie. And, like, we'll be
And
straight.
then they were telling my girl, because his girl was telling my girl, like, oh, we'll go here. And the boy was like, see, they're going to go out. What are you going to do? I'm like, stay fucking home. Like, it ain't no problem to me. Like, I don't mind being home alone.
He's like,
Well, yeah, we're gonna try to convince you to go. We're gonna make some bullshit lie. We're gonna be like,
so honestly, I was gonna be like, hey, you wanna just drink? Like, we're gonna fucking take you to a stripper.
Oh.
But I was like,
Using my weakness.
it's like, you fucking dirty bastard. You knew I was gonna go. Nah, but I was like, nah, like, I don't wanna fucking put him in a situation that's
it's fucked up because it's literally right next to your house.
Really?
is that far from here?
It's literally right there by the Michoacana.
I would have been like, just
Is
like,
that-
I would have been
right?
like, like, how much you charge it? No.
You would have loved with my dad?
Oh,
Where's Motto? Where are you with your dad? What the fuck?
He's like, yeah, I'm already home. We're like, wait, what? Yeah, I walked it home.
It's like, nah, bro, your dad took me. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'll be stuck right here. I get you shut up with the dollar bills and I have it.
He probably did.
Yeah, one of the older guys, he stopped by later at my mom's
I'm gonna
house.
take a pee. Wait, what?
And he was like, yeah, I had like I had $100 changed into ones. He was like, I was gonna give it to her, but she never fucking like did anything. I was like, I don't know, my $6 were gone within the first fucking 10
Yeah,
minutes.
you're like, here.
I was like,
Should I
alright, I'm out.
pull out the quarters from the lavanderia?
Just the pennies to make them last.
the penny to the ass crack.
You slid her down her shit.
I would have brought the
My girl wanna beat my ass so fucking good.
You're like, fuck, I'm out of the quarters. And like, brings a piggy bank.
A nickel, a dime.
He's like,
Oh, what is this? A quarter?
$1.
$1 rolled up. Make your money, girl. Shake that ass.
But bro, these like old ass guys, like they were doing anything to get in this girl's pants. They were acting like she was like a prostitute.
You know how long they've been
I
married?
mean, she was.
Like, you know how
Like,
long
she
they've
was,
been
like,
married
But not legally.
with their ladies? They probably like married or something.
Nigga, if I'm telling you I'm like telling you about side, you better pay me. Like Coochie gonna pay these bills.
She ain't gonna pay.
You don't pay your
How you
bills.
gonna pitch in to pay my rent this week?
So, and yeah, all those guys just drug the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I should say one of the homies, he got like a little good decent tip. He smacked the shit out of this girl's ass, and that fucking dollar was stuck in her ass for a good ass minute.
I was like, man, that shit gotta come out. Like that. This nigga licked the dollar before he slapped it out of her.
Look at put sympathy on that shit. Like,
He slapped the fuck out of her ass. I was
yeah,
like,
bro.
chill out.
Pastor was like, hey.
Pastor was like, well, that was too hard, my nigga. He left a handprint on this fucking girl's ass.
You're fucking up the assets.
The assets.
How's your weekend, though, Mauro?
Business mentality. That's what the motherfucker got.
Yeah, he was there, Andrew Chapman's like mad as fuck that his girl's like shaking her hands.
He's like,
Oh,
but she
and
paid the bills.
that day of the podcast on Friday, Juan got super fucked up, and he went to a liquor store again. I went to another liquor store.
Not that we're alcoholics or anything,
No.
but
You know, we're at the moment, you know.
yeah, we were having fun, you
He's
know.
like, nah, alcoholic. Brought the whole Patron bottle. I
I still have it.
We still went to
I still have
Bukit
it.
Oh Oh
That's just
my
kind of.
That's just fucking
Yeah, it's
disgusting.
It is fucking disgusting. I don't know why they would drink that.
I don't know either.
Anyways, if you guys want more, if you guys want more drinking games, let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
Like Billy below.
Like this video, subscribe.
What I do want to do though, so like I want to like bring games, like actual video games, make it into a drinking game, like
Yeah.
Mario Party.
Oh, like drinking Mario Kart?
Drinking Mario Kart. But we gotta buy, more stuff, which Mr.
We
810 now want to.
Yeah, but don't want to comment or anything.
Yeah,
We don't even have a fucking mic yet.
No, we
Like
have
for
mics
us
yet.
right here.
You could have bought a mic a long ass time ago.
Yeah, 18 an hour in Illinois is not the same as fucking. It's like $11 in Tennessee.
I mean, for me it's fine. I get paid weekly, so like, I get a pitch in and I make the
Okay.
money back next Friday.
Oh, it doesn't work like that for me.
I just get
2 weeks.
paid barely $18 an hour and I get yelled at. And I
By
get-
the wife and by the boss.
And by the wife and the boss.
That's why he has a drinking problem.
That's why I have a drinking problem.
Bro, I'm telling you, when we went to his party like 2 weeks ago, everybody looked the same.
What?
All the siblings looked like Juan.
What?
I was like, hey Juan. I'm like, oh wait, you're your sister. I was like, oh hey Juan. Like, oh wait, you're your other sister.
That's because you were drunk and you were cigarettes.
I was. Look, I don't smoke cigarettes, but if I'm really
Dude,
like
that day, dude, I've never seen Christian that drunk. This man was on the side.
Malo seen me pretty drunk before.
Yeah, but I asked for I've never seen you ask for cigarettes. Because you already had the posh on deck.
No, he was like the passion hitting. I was like, Christian, sit down.
The pausing hitting, so I might have to.
I had to fucking.
He's like,
And that's how we started doing drugs.
it's not working. He had like 2 poshes and he did.
Had like burnt pastas and shit just so it would.
This battery burned out.
Did this battery burn now?
He said not drunk anymore. He said keep drinking.
He's like,
Drinking, yes. Oh, I guess what happened to my car?
what happened to your car? What happened
So my girl takes yesterday to an interview, right?
to you? Yeah.
She called me all crazy at work, and I'm like,
Oh, crazy.
Should I
And
answer
she called me, and I'm like, this is a little suspicious. She don't really call me like that unless I'm on break or we have the same break.
Yeah.
I call her, I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, your fucking battery, your car died. And I'm like, bro, don't fucking tell me it happened again. So I called out work. I'm already mad because I'm like, damn, I get paid weekly, so me missing like a half a day of work, my check's fucked.
Your check's like half.
Yeah.
Later, my check's gonna be half now. And I'm like, fuck. So I go pick up my mama. We go all the way to Park Ridge.
Yeah.
And she parked like in the garage level.
Uh-huh.
And my fucking drummer crews are like so fucking short because there's like 2 cars parked next to her. So like I was like, oh, well, that's fucking great. And we can't even push it out because it's like stuck.
Oh, why? We couldn't put it in neutral?
No, the car will like jitter. I was like, and then
Why didn't you? Oh, you didn't like try to like do like the transfer of the wiring?
I was short. My killer's too short.
Oh my god.
He had
So-
2 cars parked next to him, so you
So
couldn't-
then we call the security whatever.
Yeah.
He brings the battery with the cable, like the ones that have the battery connected to the cable.
Yeah.
That shit almost fucking shocked him. He's like, whoa.
He's like, this is my first
Well, how
time.
do you shock
I'm
himself?
in the AC. I'm fucking sweating.
I know this shit hot, bro. If you guys see me on the video going like this, bro, it's not because I'm trying to fix my shit so you guys don't see my boobs, bro. So you guys don't fucking
The
sweat.
pecs.
And then after that, what? We fixing my car, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'm in school cutting you guys up. She called me again. She's like, your tire fucking popped. And I'm like, oh my god. Then I'm like, that's fucking great. Now I gotta buy a new tire, a new battery, fucking. And on top of that, my fucking spare tire, that shit's almost worn out.
How much have you been using the spare tire for?
Let's just say it's my 3rd time popping a tire.
Oh my god.
I don't know how.
You have like bad blood. Like when you see the low tire pressure, you should probably pay attention to that shit.
Oh, the last time I had
Did,
it,
did
My-
I have
my-
a nail? Did I have a nail or did it just
I have
like
no
rim?
fucking idea.
Dude, my fucking truck doesn't even fucking tell me the door's open, bro.
This truck has no AC. But dude, so like I've been taking my other car, right? The Charger. I remember the first time I took that car. I think I forget who had my car. I took the Charger, right? And my mom was like, yeah, it's cool, it's cool. It was a hot ass fucking day that day in the summer. It was like hot. I turned the AC on. I feel like hot as air, and I'm like, damn, like this shit good, like. So I keep turning it off and
Start
on.
fucking
Yeah, I'm fucking with it. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is it hot ass air? I'm like sweating my balls off. It was like maybe like 110 that day.
Yeah. Oh,
Bro,
my God.
I'm fucking sweating. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this car? Like, it has no AC or something? And this car's kind of, it still runs, but it's kind of fucked. It's like a truck. It still runs, but it's kind of fucked. The steering wheel isn't straight. It's crooked. So when you try to put it straight,
Yeah, you
it will like go to the side.
Yeah.
And then so it does that. And I told mom, like, hey, what the fuck? Why doesn't the AC work? She's like, oh, I forgot, so there's no AC in that car. I'm like,
Yeah, like, alright. I'm gonna practice shit.
No,
I'm gonna just walk it.
I've
Bro.
been taking it to work, right? And you know, I start early in the morning at work. So sometimes it's break, I'm like, I want to take a nap. And I'll be like, fuck, I have no AC. It's not putting me taking a nap.
Sit in the
So
hot
I park
car.
by the fucking shade, so at least I won't fucking burn my ass off.
I remember when you were talking about Pop Tire. I remember when I was going to the concert with Steven, and they made Christmas specials and shit like that. And we were going over there. He's like, "Where is your car?" He's like, "We'll find parking over there." And he's like, "I'm like, I bet." And we go. I take I-90. Over here is exactly like that. No. All right. So, anyways, I was driving over there. My shit gets, I hear like a thump, and I'm like, nothing. And I try to park, and then we get out of the car, flat ass tire, bro. I was driving with
You didn't hear with the
No, because I hear like a big ass pop, and it was like a piece of metal, like already stuck in it. I'm like, bro, it's like 20 minutes before the concert and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm like,
So you guys are like speeding.
no, because like 20 or 30 minutes, I forgot. But anyways, I was parked up there. I'm like, dude, how the fuck am I gonna leave my car here? Because there's not even like a real parking spot. It's like let's say like a neighborhood, and you park on the side road.
Oh, you park
like
on the side street?
Yeah, like a side street, because like the venue didn't have any fucking parking spot anywhere.
Oh.
And then so I pop tire. I'm like, bro, we gotta go. I'm like, we gotta take this back. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, we're gonna take it back. And then I tried taking it back, or we try to like seal it with the sealer, with the spray that you spray inside, and then like seals it. Apparently, it didn't work. I tried driving with the air. I put air. They drove. Then it was like, and I'm like, alright, time to another gas station. And I see the what's called one of those people who pick up cars, like tow truck. Yeah, just parked there. I'm like, should I tell him? Like, should I tell him? Like, I only have like $60. Like, I only have like $60. I don't even think I have money in my debit card. You know, it's like I only had $60.
This was like high school, no?
Yeah, this was during high school.
Is this the Nissan Sentra?
Yeah, the Nissan Sentra. And then I was like, okay, I'm asking, I'm like, my tires popped and shit. I'm like, then you can take me over there. I'm like, how much do you charge? And he's like, oh yeah, like about 200. I'm like, what? And then I started driving with it. With the rim, I was like, to no play. I was like, I'm like, dude, I only got $60 right now. I'm like, you're not doing nothing. Obviously, there hasn't been, because he was like, oh, I'm waiting for like someone to like fucking crash and shit, so he can.
He's just waiting to catch him a lag and like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna fucking take the Mercedes.
Bro,
Take the
I
car.
would treat that fucking Central like a fucking like Lamborghini.
That shit, he raced AMGs in that bitch. He
Bro,
fucking,
that shit was loud for no reason. That shit had no reason being that loud.
Someone stole his catalytic converter, and then after that, dude, his truck was straight
I
pipe.
remember
He'd be like,
when it first,
You know, that's why I didn't know it was pop, bro.
Wait,
Because I heard doo-doo-doo, and I was like, oh, it's like my mom.
whenever he picked me up, I know it was him because I hear that loud ass car like from his house. Cause we don't live that far from each other.
yeah, so you would hear it,
I'll
you
hear
turn
this-
it on, you're like, alright, I'm gonna get out.
I'll wake up to school, just hear your mother's car. That's how I wake up. Like, alright, it's time to wake up now.
So yeah, I'm like $60. He's like, I'll take your offer, and I'm like, I bet. And he took it all the way from Chicago, like around Chicago area, to all the way back to my house again. And he took it. He's like, so what are you guys doing? I'm like, I made pizzas. He said, and I'm like, oh, no, I didn't make pizzas. I worked at Little Caesars. He's like, oh, you work at Little Caesars? Which one? He's like, I'll find. I'm like, this store. And he's like, oh, he's like, for sure. He's like, next time I come in, he's like, you better give me a free pizza. And I'm like, I bet. He never, that nigga never come in.
You charge him for that
Yeah, I'm
fucking
like, dude, quit charging for crazy, bro.
it's gonna be $5.60. You was like, what?
And he's like, you don't know who I am. And then all you see is my car, like, he
He brings a tow truck to thing. He's like, I bet.
You gonna say, you gonna remember me now?
He's like, he drags my car to like the side. You know where the people are supposed to like not park, but they fucking stay there.
Yeah, dude, I've seen so many.
He like
times.
drags my car there. He's like, He's like, why is this parked here? And he takes it.
You're like
Hey, what are
crazy.
you doing?
You fucking jump over the counter to get in your car, just fucking move.
Yeah, bro, fucking that old Sentra.
Dude, that fucking
bitch
Sentra
had fucking
lasted.
radio back then.
We were at a red light. I once got off his car and this fucking dumbass drives. And I'm like, I was like, alright, fuck the joke I was gonna make.
There's a video of me like on top of his hood and we're just driving around Little City's parking lot.
Yeah, he was on top of my hood, and I was like going, just hanging out.
He breaks. I'm like,
He's
just
just
hanging
fly
out.
Say hi, Mauro.
I don't know, like, I wouldn't have a radio, so I would have to put, like, the JBL clip thing. I would hang it on my fucking mirror just to listen to songs. So I would put songs and maybe just listen to
Dude, I remember Mario would have so much shit in the bottom, like on the floor of his car. Like, if you stepped in it, no, that's cleaner. If you stepped in it, dude, you stepped on something. Like, there wasn't floor, man. It was just garbage.
He had like 3 low Caesar shirts in that car.
I saw it.
He had the whole outfit in the back.
Yeah, 4 fucking hats, some fucking like 5 hoodies. I'm like,
He had the most random shit in there. He had like Fiji water, he had weight, fucking, I don't know, like sweater hoodies. I was like, damn, what the fuck?
I mean, like, how the fuck does so much shit you barely go out? Like,
Nah, that's how Mario would stay. You would fucking drive that Nissan Sentra to the end of the earth.
bro,
And then
he would drive to work. That was it.
And then he sold it for like $200.
I saw it for $200. So
I mean,
I gotta get rid of it.
How
I
else?
didn't know if we could
The
get
car
rid
was
of it.
gonna worth a lot. Think
It
about
would
it.
work for
He could have
like
made some money at least.
100. Could have made like easy for $100.
Oh, parts, not the whole fucking car.
I could have sold it to a junkie for $500.
They would not give 500.
They would've
Man,
given
that
it
shit was fucking rusting from the bottom right there. That fucking like loud ass fucking. Even when you fix all those mufflers, that shit was
Remember
still
when
loud.
I kicked the rust and then like a chunk fell? And it fell?
Yeah, he kicked it, and then like all the rust came down. I was like, you just fucking your frame, bro. Your whole frame just came down.
No, it's squirting.
You just see the bottom pop and shit. Just chug it, just chug it.
No.
Chug it!
Chug it.
Like a bitch.
When we come-
Put your mouth in it. Oh shit, oh shit. Those lips ain't just because. Oh!
The bottle's cracked and shit. You had a deep throat like that one lady at that one party.
Your auntie?
No. We haven't even fucking told you about this shit. So, some lady pulls up to this party at his girl's grandma's crib.
Oh, that one black crackhead?
Yeah, we don't know about it, but yeah. So she's like, we're all sitting there, we're all like drinking and shit, and this lady comes in like a Corona like this, and she fucking like deep throats it, like she puts the whole fucking neck on her fucking mouth, and I was looking, and she was looking at me, and she did it, and I was like,
You know what's fucked up too?
What?
She was like, I had 3 abortions already, and this and that. I'm like, what the?
So,
and her man was right there staring at me, and I was like, I'm gonna turn it, let it go.
Bro, he wanted you.
Bro, he wanted to beat the fuck out of my ass.
He's like,
He didn't want no threesome, he wanted one-on-ones, motherfucker.
Nah, but he wanted, he's like, I want to see you fuck my
Yeah,
dog.
I want to see him fucked up. I was like, whoa.
That sounded like girlfriends that we got that night. Y'all, well,
This has been another episode of Bro Talk, episode 7. Make sure you guys like.
to everybody who's watching this but not subscribed, fucking subscribe.
Subscribe,
Please
guys.
subscribe.
Please subscribe, please.
We're trying to work on getting on mics. We also got to get an audio receiver. We're trying to push these videos out. We're broke as fuck. We all.
Yeah, we're kind of broke.
No, actually, we would have 8 episodes. We didn't shoot one like 2 weeks ago. Because remember, it was kind of.
We shot it, but we didn't like it.
Yeah.
No, we didn't shoot it because your fucking phone died.
No.
Your phone
We
died.
shot it.
It died. We didn't realize you kept recording for like an extra 10 minutes.
Anyways, y'all,
It's
peace
been
out.
an episode. We love you guys. Next video, we're probably not gonna drink because.
Here we are.
Yeah, we are. We
Yeah,
got it
but,
done now.
Alright.